Welcome to Module 4 of the eBay Apprentice program. In this module, I'm going to show you all about shipping, and then we're going to also talk about advanced eBay tips. You'll learn about the correct way to ship items, how to use eBay shipping. I'm actually going to do a demonstration walkthrough step by step of how to do that, where to get your shipping supplies for free or cheap. Then we're going to switch gears and talk about advanced strategies for listing and what are the best items to source for selling on eBay. So let's talk about the correct way to ship items. Shipping is basically very simple. The idea with shipping is to ensure that the item arrives safely and in the same condition as when you listed it. We do this by using packing materials to ensure that there's some padding between the item and the box. Too many eBay sellers just pop an item into a padded envelope and send it off. Not us. We're going to ship professionally. So let's begin with the right supplies. In just about any shipping situation, you're going to need boxes. You're going to need some bubble wrap, which allows for padding, bubble envelopes for smaller items like CDs or DVDs, packing peanuts, these are those styrofoam peanuts that also build in some padding, tissue and craft paper for certain situations, a scale so you can measure how much an item weighs, and painter's tape. This is that blue tape that peels off easily. It's not super sticky and it's very flexible. Now, the best ways to get boxes, especially if you're shipping via priority mail, is just go to USPS.com and order free boxes. The US Postal Service will actually give you free boxes. They'll ship them right to your door. I've ordered thousands upon thousands of these boxes, okay? I've shipped so many items via priority mail because most of my vintage Hot Wheels that I sell on eBay are shipped via priority mail. It's just a little cut above, first class and a little bit better. And the fact that you get free priority mail boxes is a great thing. Now, if you're not shipping priority mail, don't order these boxes because you can only use them for priority mail. So if you're shipping using first class or media mail or international, don't use these boxes. Now, there is priority mail international that you can use, and then you can order those on the site. But if you're using first class or media mail, these boxes will get kicked back by the Postal Service and you won't be able to ship using those. So let's talk about another way to get free boxes, and that is talk to some of your local stores at the local strip shopping centers. These are not exactly malls, but they're pretty much on any major corner. You're going to find several stores, and these stores get tons and tons of merchandise in, and that merchandise comes in boxes. And so usually they'll just put the boxes out in the back or in the dumpster, and if you just go and talk to them and say, look, I would love to come and pick up all your boxes. Whenever you have empty boxes, just give me a call. They'll love to do that, and they'll know that you're recycling those boxes, and they'll be happy to help with that. An inexpensive way to get boxes, if you want to have brand new boxes, if the image that you give people when they receive the package, if you want that to be a fresh brand new box, and I have many situations like that, is you can go to shippingsupply.com, and they're great because they offer all kinds of shipping supplies. This company actually started as an eBay seller, and they became a huge, massive seller on eBay. They will ship shipping supplies to you super fast. So they're great, they're highly recommended. But I found an even better way to get inexpensive shipping supplies like boxes, and that's by looking for a local shipping or packing company. You see, because if you ordered through shippingsupply.com, you still have to pay for the shipping, right? And that can sometimes be a little bit on the high side. It can be a little expensive. But if you find locally a company that sells boxes and bubble wrap and things like that, now you've hit the gold mine because you don't have to pay for shipping. I've filled my wife's minivan, to the top with massive rolls of bubble wrap. I've also filled my wife's minivan with, tons and tons of boxes, and I got them super inexpensively at a local shipping and packing company. Now let's talk about some basic rules about shipping. The more valuable the item is, or the more rare it is, and the more the more careful and the more fragile you have to be with the item, the more time and supplies you should invest in packing. Okay, so I've shipped items that cost $8 $10,000. Well, in those cases, I would double box the item because I wanted to be sure that no matter what happened to the item, it would be safe. If you've ever seen UPS or US Postal Service people throw around boxes like they're nothing, you know that you've got to really work hard to protect those items in the box. So for really fragile items, make sure you double box the item. What this means is you pack it the way you would normally pack it, in a box inside of padding, and make sure it's very well protected. Then you put that box inside of another box with additional padding around the inner box. That's called double boxing, and that's what you do for really fragile or really expensive or really rare items. Be sure you use professional supplies because you're a professional, and it really shows to your customer that you're doing business right and you're a professional. So if you have brand new boxes, fresh boxes that don't have markings on them on the outside, that's going to really show to your customers. It's going to show that you're a professional, that you really are doing the best you can do, and that you're there for customer service for them. If you want to learn some good ways to pack items to ship, then you could go to this YouTube channel, youtube.com/user/shipping supply TV.